Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just have us live while the ads are going right now. They'll be fine. Hopefully the ad break ends soon and I can actually say hello to people. But, yeah, we're playing through Fangs of Asterkarn. We're actually starting from scratch with a Berserker. Don't know if we're dual classing or not. Probably will eventually, maybe. You're supposed to. But yeah, we did a soldier run with just a straight soldier. So why not do a straight Berserker? It probably doesn't go too well. I looked at the skill tree before this, and it looks like it's really intended for you to just choose either one transformation and go with a support or use it as a support. You don't think it's legal? I did a whole series on the soldier a while back. That was the last time I played it, though. I've deleted several characters, too, over the years. I'm kind of surprised I only had the 2 left. But I don't even remember what's in my shared stash. But you don't think it's legal to play with just one class? But we can. Soldier solo was not actually that bad. Believe it or not. I think it was easier than running with the Apostate, but the Apostate was kind of like my first playthrough. Well, not first. I think it would be my second playthrough. But I still sucked. Hey, Bells. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're going to do normal difficulty. I should do technically veteran or higher. I think I can actually go buy the stuff for the higher, but I think we're just going to do normal because it's been so long since I played. I have forgotten like 99% of the crap about the game. Hopefully the audio is good. I did some tests. I tried to adjust it based on the test, but I have not had the opportunity to do a final test. Another Necromancer plus Demolitionist, best possible class mix. Oh, I want to, if I do a multi-class in this, I might do the whole like, we're all Raven theme thing. Where you go, I think it's not Shaman. It's definitely not Shaman. It's the one that has the Raven summons. I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head, but go Raven form and Raven thing. We might do that if we do dual class. That or just go straight cold bastard with the Arcanist. But we're going to do normal. We're going to click start. We have Max Rockatansky, which was the first recorded playthrough I did. Then it was the soldier playthrough was the second recorded one. I did several between that and several since. But it has been ages. So we're doing Min Asterkarnsky. Not gonna pronounce that anymore. Especially with how the mastery system works and the stat bonuses. I think it's better to monoclass at the beginning and then dual class later. Yeah, that's probably not a bad call. But we're choosing the female appearance just because it contrasts. And also the mascot of this is a redheaded lady with a glaive.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your kind opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already launched this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now!
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Bury him deep. Okay. Grim Dawn drinking game. Every time a new type of apocalypse is mentioned, take a shot. Please do not. You do not need alcohol poisoning. We don't need anybody dying due to the stream. Let's see. Don't remember you get stats whenever you put points into a mastery? Yes, that is the main reason we might consider a dual mastery. But to unlock the higher level skills, you don't have enough points to max skills on both masteries. To an extent. Some of the skills have very low skill caps. And yeah, YouTube ads are so funky. And yeah, he has one hell of a... You see a doctor Bowser. I mean, considering you're casting out giant green things.
Breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find the captain?
He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
You're not the one that cut me down. He shot me down, you bastard. I'll be on my way. Goodbye. And now we just go the wrong way. Oh, we actually have other people over here. Oh, and yeah, this is how we repair this. We don't have enough materials on us right now, but I actually do have a crap ton. Well, I don't have a crap ton. I have a few hundred scrap sitting in a stash. I'm sure of that. Then down this way, I don't think we can get across this unless we have some way of rebuilding it.
So you're the one we almost hung. I didn't really see a sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go speak with the captain. He'll be the one deciding whether there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing.
The voice acting in this also always reminds me of freaking Fallout. Which I don't know if I'm going to play through the OG Fallout or not.
Anything you like.
And then we have just our basic gear. Woo! At least we start with a dagger as opposed to just like a clumsy-ass looking club. Sorry, but I can't let you enter. You need to be cleared by the captain before I let you through. Well met, friend. Have I seen you before? Perhaps we've met on the road somewhere. Corey's my name. I'm a traveler, a traitor, a keeper of the strange. There was a time when, well, no matter what, I've traveled far, always in the shadows. Am I going to read every bit of dialogue in the game? Fuck no. Just straight up nope. There is no way in hell that I am reading all the dialogue in the game. There's a lot. Tired of these illusions? Say no more. I just have the product for you. Oh. Illusion be gone. Filled with 100% authentic illusion purging powder. Okay. Lancel, I've traveled the world in search of such a worthy collection. Are you such a one? I'm tired of these illusions. Okay, what does this do? I don't know what this does, but... Right-click to remove illusion. I don't know what that does.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally, I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What do you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the burial hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Ah, it's for transmog. Okay, that makes sense. Where can I find Burial Hill?
You'll need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
I'll find what's reanimating him.
Okay, good sir, goodbye. Now I get to go get my levels.
But if I remember correctly, yeah, world map, we can actually see this is where we go to get up to there. If I remember correctly, we go up to the Burwich Estates. We get sent back here. We have to go west, and then we go... I think we come back here later, and then we go back west again. And then there's Asterkarn. This, I remember the necropolis from the core thing, but I think... Yeah, we come up here, and then we can go that way to the DLC. And then there's also desert area. I do not remember where that is. But over here is where we end up at the very end. Port Valbury is something else. And then we have the other DLC, which is over here. Okay. Am I going to remember how to get to all this? No. Actually, where are the enemies at? We got some padded boots, though. Probably get a padded jacket as well. Hello, Walking Dead. Living Dead girl. And I do remember on veteran difficulty. Is the sound like too low or too high or anything for you guys, by the way? Hello, we're going to kill your little friend. We're going to take damage from the greenery as well. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and smash some stuff. See if we get any good loot. Clipped Claw is crafting materials or components or whatever. Dialogue voice, SFX music is quiet. I can turn them up then. Manually adjusting them is... we can do like that. The real finicky thing is... this game does it on a decibel system as opposed to a percent system. So a small nudge is like double the volume. That's still not getting up to where I would like it. So let's go ahead and take it a little bit higher. Maybe to there. Let's stabby stab. That a little bit better? Or is it a little bit too loud now? Probably. Knowing my luck with audio balancing for this game. I remember whenever I was recording it, because I didn't... The playthroughs that I did before, we did one streamed and one recorded. The recorded one I know I had to do a lot of audio adjusting on after the fact, because it was just all over the place. Yeah, normal difficulty is not going to be that challenging. But I think it's better for me because I'm still getting used to the game again. I think we have a group that gets summoned over here to the right. There you go. I'm glad that we can attack them while they're coming out of the ground, though. I was slightly tempted to see if Gablin wanted to play this, but he's... I don't know if he's actually into action RPGs that much. I know we played Diablo 2, and I think we did Diablo 3 together as well at one point. But action RPGs are just kind of my thing. Let's see. Stabby stabs? Yes. And yes, we will just stand in these and take damage. Am I going to take my level up right away? We'll see. Yeah, there was stuff to smash down here. And if you remember a secret like path or anything like that in this game, tell me, because I know there's a lot of them that I will miss without being told about them. Do not feel afraid to spoil it for me. This is a game that I've played before. I do not mind a little bit of... I don't mind spoilers with it. Backseating might be a problem, but that's only because a lot of people came back to it and think they're God's gift to all action RPGs. Me, I am noob at this, I think, as far as what I'd consider myself now. Even though I've played it before. Let's see. Need to break in and murder more things. I know there's some side quests around here as well. Francis's Gun of Alacrity. Equipment comparison. We'll look at it in just a minute. Francis's Note.
I'm trapped here. I realize now I'll die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so I may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. But if by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I'm not angry with you. I've never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. Hope that you'll not think me a coward for what I'm about to do. They're already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it's only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things or eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis.
If you go straight ahead, there's a monster to kill. Thanks, I helped. Thank you. Let's go ahead and we'll equip that. Is that better than what we have? Boost the pierce damage, or we can do acid and poison. Cold resist is kind of nice as well. We'll go with those. 16 damage per second versus... How much is the shiv? Oh, the shiv is going to be less. And then we have the battered shells and stuff. We do need, if I remember correctly, do we not get additional... Yeah, we get things to go over here. Bags. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way back to town to sell shit. And I am a bit of a loot goblin. I will try not to be too bad about it. Okay. We got gun. Not very long range gun, but it's a gun. Let's see. Press M, we can actually see the map. That area is blocked off, but we could go up this way as well. Am I going to 100% the map? I'm going to try and uncover a good chunk of it. Don't think I'm going to 100% it. I know that there's... If we come all the way back here, across this bridge and a ways in, there's like a hidden passage to go here. There's something I want to say just like right out here. If I remember correctly, there's something like that. That's a pretty powerful shop. There we go. And yeah, we're just going for the hill to try and get the task done so we actually have a town to go to. Yes, I know I have unassigned points. Right now, the goal is just get as much crap to sell for scrap as possible. Later on, it's not going to be an issue, but for now... But now I need more loot. And we also got... No, we didn't get a note from that. Okay, we've got Subjugator's Musty Tome. energy regen per second, so we could actually go into a class now. Oh, I don't have the spirit to equip it. Oh, no. But yeah, as far as the classes go, we are going to, of course, go Berserker first. We do get stats for leveling up. So there is a reason to dual class just for stats, if nothing else. I kind of want to go Were-Raven. At the same time, that is a lot of points to invest. We have to get up to 10 points in there, which is level 5, I believe, before we can start investing in it. But so there's 8% health per second. That's actually not bad. We'll go ahead and take a point in that, I think. I think that's a passive as well. It's a 100% chance of activating whenever we get a crit, but we don't really have much in the way of crits yet, so I'm just going to go stats. Seems like physique, cunning, and lesser spirit, so we're just going with that. We don't have any special abilities. Still debating what path we want to go down on all this. What does the symbol next to Hevel's Greatsword mean, by the way? That is a new one by me. Usually, I'm used to being just colors. Is that because it's a named item? Could possibly be, I guess. Map-wise, that is that cleared out. I don't think there's anything over here to the right. Nope. Unless... is that a secret path? That is a secret path! Okay, and then it probably goes across here. Always about this... oh, well, I can't do that just yet. But at least we know that's there, I guess. I have dynamite in my shared stash. So theoretically, we could just do that. But I think that leads to a higher level area, and that'll just raffle stomp us. There we go. And yeah, there's a lot of those things all around the map. There's like a boat one around here that I've heard of. There's a... I'm trying to remember what else. That's Ullman. That is going to be better than what we have. Ullman's is a one-handed axe, but it's one-handed. It's cold damage as well, though, which kind of fits our base. Because we are probably going to be very much a cold damage build if we go Raven. That's so Raven. Putting points in anything other than cunning? Chances are I was thinking of going Raven with Spirit. Because I know Raven is supposed to be a caster. I haven't actually put my hard points in yet. Oh, this is bad. Hi. There we go. Did we die at all from this? Nope. No, we're not going to. There we go. Let's back off of that group real quick. See what kind of loot we got. We got ourselves a bigger gun. Two-hander, that's fine. Got ourselves some scrap. Mighty padded boots. I think I actually prefer having the resists. I think most of the stuff we have, except for these single slaughters, need to be going back to town. and be sold. Dog's bloody arm, bleeding damage, tenacity, and stuff like that. Hey, the soul. How's it going? Hopefully the audio is good. Again, if it's funky, tell me if you need it louder or quieter on the like music. And there's not a lot going on in the actual game at the moment, so it's not like you can hear it yet or not. At least with range stuff, I can do that nonsense. But yeah, I don't know what kind of build I'm going to be going for. It is literally just going in blind, hoping for the best. And then we have in here, which if I remember correctly, there's a bit of lore here. Don't think it's voice acted. Yeah, it's not. Let's go ahead and check it, though. I'm going to probably just leave most of these for you guys to read because there is a lot of them. I currently, on Max Roxatansky, whatever I named him, have over 100 of them. So, sheesh. Not going to mess too much with that. And yes, life totals and everything are going to get ridiculously high. If I remember, it's not here. But in one of these zones, there is a boat, kind of like this, that you can hop in and go to another area. Okay, enter. Yeah, we have the one quest there. That's nothing. And yeah, I'm just trying to reveal map. I actually don't even remember the stats I went for on the Max character. Because if I remember correctly, they were a caster, but the soldier was just straight up like... He did like a shockwave kind of attack. He was a bruiser. And yes, I know elemental conversions are a big thing in this. As is focusing on a specific element.
Can't carry anymore.
Can't carry anymore. Yeah, you can. There you go. But I do want to keep the crafting supplies. I want to keep all the rest of that stuff kind of intact, I believe. They just get yeeted across the place by that. Let's see. And then getting absolutely bodied by surprise world bosses that deal dots in the resistances you ignored. Yeah, I know you need to go like pretty much all the resists. There's Inquisitor 1. There's Inquisitor 2. They all still give us XP for doing those. We did get more points here. That's 3 more points into that for stats. It's important to learn skills as well as increasing your mastery bar. Skills provide you with powerful offensive and defensive abilities. I'm aware of this. But currently, the skill I want is much higher level than I is. Okay, there is an untouched meal there. I think that restores this, the yellow crap. I forget what it's called. Constitution or whatever. Okay, and if we press L, opens the personal rift gate. And we can sell crap to you, because you do not matter to us. Hevel's Greatsword, I think, is probably more important than the Gun of Alacrity. Definitely want to sell the junk. Can't sell that item. I suppose I could drop it, but... Do I care? about possibly going dual wielding as opposed to using this. Because unfortunately we can't do it just yet, but we do actually, we can get an ability to allow us to dual wield. Hey Gablin, how's it going? Have you played Grim Dawn? I was just mentioning that maybe I should have invited you to play this earlier. I don't think you have the DLC. And I don't know if you've played Grim Dawn or not. Get rid of you. Get rid of that. That can go away. Mighty padded boots can go away as well. We keep these for crafting. You never played it? Well, shame. Shame, shame, shame. I'm just gonna sell them. We'll go gun. Surprised it got a DLC. It's got several DLCs, but yeah. This one kind of came out of left field. I think they weren't terribly happy with the other game that they were working on. So they came back and like, we need to make money on this. Grim Dawn is an easy way to do it. Let's make a DLC. And that's not to say the DLC's bad or anything. I have not gotten to try it yet, but it looks very promising. It's winter themed, so it's got ice levels. Don't judge me. Why do I remember there being consumable healing potions in this? But now we have, like, Diablo 4 style ones. Not just in general, yeah. It was a surprise. Not gonna disagree on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and get that for some health regen. Yeah, we spent all of our money on it, but it's fine. It's fine. Unfortunately, you can't transfer gold, I mean, scrap, whatever, the fuck it is, between characters. There used to be a consumable healing potions, but within 30 minutes, you'd have 99 of the things. Yep. Oh. 1 second. Woof. I just had, like, a Pringles burp. And it was offensive. Oh. That hit me out of left field. Having a few old games gotten DLC recently. The Witcher 3 is getting one. It doesn't surprise me. With the shift towards games as a service, I think that some companies are like, well, we should just keep cashing in on our current strong standing franchise. Yeah, Quake 1 just had an expansion. I don't know if it's official. I know that it is by one of the... It's by a fairly decent sized studio, though. I hear fighting. We're taking out the Walking Dead. But yeah, if anyone knows any hidden map areas that I missed, just holler at me. How's the audio, by the way? Is the game audio too loud or anything gabbling? Or is it relatively quiet? I can't tell. Hi, how you doing? Calm down, where you from, Valdis?
I was staying with a group of survivors down on Devil's Crossing, you know, the old prison, but supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenge.
Just a minute here. I'll talk to you in a second. There we go. I'm kind of loud. Oh no. We have another thing spawning in here. Can you not attack me while I'm talking to somebody? Am I peeking or something? Or is it just I'm too loud compared to the game audio? Because I can turn the game audio up.
I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. Though I can't hear the maddening skittering anymore, I suppose I have you to thank for that. Doesn't matter, though. The area is overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet while getting surrounded. The way back should be clear by now. I suppose I could open a rift gate. What? Isn't that one of those things that those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of, but mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing after what I've seen up in the Burrowitch, but doesn't seem to have a look of taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. There you go, see you at Devil's Crossing. Bye, friend! Just a little compared to the game. I can turn the game up slightly. Like I said earlier, though, adjusting this even a smidge, because I'm pretty sure it's decibel based rather than percent based. I'm just gonna keep nudging it up until people say the game's loud enough. But yeah, I think it's free DLC for the Quake thing. And yeah, we can go through there and get those. You have better ears than me. You can pick up like buzzing and stuff like that. But I only had like not even an hour to actually test levels. So I kind of like adjusted after doing a couple test recordings and was just like, well, hopefully it's good enough. Unfortunately. I should be more persnickety about it, but I just wanted to cover the game. Oh, and we have a portal here. I could use a portal. I think oh yeah, there we go. That's Burial Hill. Aye. Okay, so Burial Hill is that way. Burwitch, Whitemire, and it's back to Devil's Crossing there. We did skip over something this way. But hopefully you're doing well today, Mr. Gablin. Hopefully nothing too rough or irritating's going on. Hopefully life is a happy place. I should probably get some skills just to kind of like work with my stuff, but we should be able to get Raven after this anyway. You started playing Final Fantasy 16 with Jill watching. One of the main characters was in Divinity Original Sin. Is it Raphael? Your muscles ache, so the gym is going to be a bitch. No! I should get back to like doing proper exercises rather than just walking. Make myself sore again. I need to get a hold of some weights. Okay, so that's the mission there. Thankfully, early on in this, things are not going to just wreck our faces. Bosses will, but normal enemies won't. Let's see. So many things are just all mad at me. No! It's like the story of my life. If my name was Chris, I would say they made a show about me, but they didn't. Nice, more scrap. Anyway, we should probably duck in here and actually do the real quest before I forget about it and walk halfway across the map. Because I will do that, believe it or not. I have done that before on accident. I think we have to kill the crystal over there to keep it from spawning more stuff. Okay, so there's an Aether crystal. The source of the dead is near. Bloated! Boomer here.
And I forget if it's tab to see stuff on the ground or alt. Oh yeah, and terrain can block us, can it, with our range stuff? Like I can hit the side of a hill. Ah. I'll make Marge noises in the future. Right now it's just cranky person noises, though. There's Kirzog. That is the guy that is summoning them, I think. I don't want to stand in the dots. Slowly picking away at him with a rifle, yeah. The cowardly approach. Shoot him from far away. Yeah, we don't want the plague walkers dealing anything with us. I don't think the little, like, minions he's summoning actually give us XP, do they? Nope. It's just the reanimator. Come on, die already. I should have gotten some skills so this would go a little faster. There we go. We've got the loot from him. Sweet. And his little friends go down.
That's what he sounded like.
Oh, that's a little faster firing, and we don't have the stats for it, do we? They lack the cunning to use a gun. Like the cunning for gunning. Okay, rare offhand. We end up using a one-handed thing, that'd be good. Are those better pants? Poison and acid resistance. That's 8% versus 13%. We don't do poison and acid damage, but we would like the cold resist, so we're going to keep the ones we have. It's just superior. Like me. No, just get all ego-y here. Okay, so that does require 96 cunning, which we actually should probably get. Another point there. Nope, not quite. 95. So if we do a Were Raven form, 2 points in it now. We now have the ability. Right click to assign. Were Raven. Yay! That uses mana, just as a heads up, so we have to be a little bit careful about that. So we should be slightly aware of mana recovery. We have that. We have energy regeneration there. How long does this last? I think it just lasts until we use it again. So stat-wise, we could do some spirit for some energy regen. Could do some physique for durability. I think we actually want to go spirit first, though. Because that's going to give us elemental damage. And if I remember correctly, yeah, there's a devotion shrine up here. That's not what I wanted to do. Thank you, game. I was not clicking on... I am not clicking on the damn shrine at the moment. Please stop. Thank you. I was clicking in its proximity, and it was like, no, you're clicking on this. You want to open it when you're in the middle of a fucking fight. No, thank you. There we go. Needs restored. Are you sure you want to place the offering? Yeah, we'll do the offering. Okay, so now we have that restored. So we should have a devotion point as well. Yes. Okay, as far as the skills that we want, I know for sure there's one down. There it is. Yes. Because this actually reduces enemy elemental resist whenever you use it. So elemental storm is going to be an important one. Thing is, we need a certain amount of stuff to actually start it. So we require 4 and 6 of green and purple. So we get 4 there, and then 3 and 3. That'd put us 1 shy on purple. I do think we are going to start down here with these, though. Because that boosts our elemental damage. I know that one does. This one is also an elemental damage boost. We start with green. Green. The fuck? I don't know most of the tree, but there's like a handful of them that I'm like, yes, I know this will work for us. I want this skill. I want to be able to shoot ice spikes from the ground. Makes me happy on the inside. That's so Raven. Coffee. Yeah, that works out pretty good, right? A lot better than just shooting a gun. I don't know if we actually get any benefit from having whatchamacallit, a weapon or anything like that. I don't know if we do or not, other than as a stat stick. Okay, we don't have magical those. Oh, pierce resistance and lightning resist. We're going to keep what we have for resists. But yeah, I think we focus on weapons as a stat stick. And now we have not only range, but actual damage as well. So we went from kind of impotent to kind of powerful. So map-wise, the next waypoint is going to be further up ahead. Welcome to the dump. The dump-diddy-dump-dump. And yeah, we do have a side quest to go back to as well. Hello, Ferris. Yeah, we did level up. I should probably boost my skills. There you go. Break that for more drops. And we probably shouldn't stand in the giant zone of fuck off. I keep doing that. It's been so long since I've played an action game. It's kind of ridiculous. That increases the energy cost of our stuff if I keep going into that. But it increases the damage as well. So I'll go 2 levels and then 1 into that. Stand in the fire DPS. Stand in the fire, it makes DPS higher. Yeah, it makes DPS on me higher. I am not the tank. What would be fun would be to do multiplayer of this, which is like one person in wear Raven form and the other person in wear, I believe it's werewolf, lycanthrope kind of thing. and just have it be like the deadly duo. Seems antithetical to what you were told in the dungeons back in the day. I mean, yeah. You're supposed to so-call the DPS. I thought there was something there. For the most part, our energy is doing fine right now, though, so I don't have to stress about it. And this was the building we just got. We have a little bit to the east. And by doing that quest, we actually gain access to the town. I'm just not in an urgent rush to get back there because we're not running that short on supplies. We do need some way to lower enemy resist, though. Got all that. We have the main road there. I love the music here, though. The furry run. I mean, we've done it in Diablo 2 before. The all-druid party is kind of funky to do. If I remember correctly, yeah, you can change the camera angle. I generally am not going to, unless I'm looking for something specifically on the map, because it fucks with my brain. Okay, and I think we're getting close to, yeah, we're close to full. We did pick up a little pistol there. And boost our attack speed, not that it's going to matter. We yell out that it's full in Crow. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. Okay, we'll go back to town. It's fine. I do wonder if we can talk to people in this form.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Yeah, I killed the
creature
reanimator.
is doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Sure, I'll speak with them. And we get rewards. The Titan Quest 2 now has the Spirit Mastery with summons like Diablo 3 skeletons and maybe one big permanent summon. I need to check my email on that one. Because I think there is something I'm supposed to be like covering with Titan Quest 2 in the near future, or like possibly right now. I don't know which. They sent me an email contact for it, but I haven't read it. So that might actually be it. Generally, I'm just waiting for Titan Quest to be done before I play it again. I want to go back and try it, but no way possible to have your keybinds right. Let us in. There's 100 quest XP. We now have normal shops in here. We also have Sybil and all them. Nobody seems to care that we are absolutely bonkers here. Do you have a quest to turn in with Faldus as well?
Got something you need stashed?
We also have... No, we don't do that. We do this. I think there's an auto deposit. Yes. There we go. You can see we actually have a decent amount. We don't have, like, played this for everyone. I cannot point and click, only WASD, so uninstall and Discord quit.
I'll keep an eye out.
And as far as my personal inventory, we'll go back here and we'll just drop that in there as something to mess with.
Keep an eye out.
If I remember correctly, doesn't Spirit boost our... Yeah, boost our magical damage as well. His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. He's always had a penchant for heroics. It's been weeks and we have not heard from him. So yeah, we're basically look for somebody, some dude in there.
What do you want?
What do you want?
See anything you like?
$1 million? So I think we're going to be going for one-handed weapons. Is that better than what we have? Nope. We are currently tolerated.
Put it to good use.
That's Edwin. I think we do something with Edwin later.
Yeah, the one that was possessed. You stay away from me and my children or I'll scream and Captain John will come deal with you.
Calm down. I didn't mean any harm. I just wanted to talk. Mrs. Constance says I'm not supposed to talk to you because you have evil in your tummy. You're talking to me right now. Tormenting small children by telling them you're talking to me. So we're just staying as crows. Hello.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Spiritual guidance?
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
They're not evil, they're gastroless. They help me digest this god-awful world. I haven't even dealt with the reanimator.
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
1 second, I'm adjusting my fan. A little bit lower. Much better. Anyway, did you mention spiritual guidance?
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment.
Oh, she's the one that can reset our... Yeah.
Farewell.
For a fee. We're not doing that for a fee. Okay, we're currently at 12 there. We don't have crits yet, so we're not going to worry about that. Invigorates you and your allies and rallies them back into the fray. That would actually not be a bad one. I think we are going to go... I think we're going to go 3 more levels into this. Just get ourselves a crap ton more damage with our ice ability so we don't have to worry about whether we can survive something. We just kill it faster. I could have sworn there was also a bit of dialogue up here somewhere. There it is. Crudely scrawled note. There's one. Not reading all of those out. Like I said before, there'd be a lot of them, but they're worth XP, so I'm going to grab them. Okay, so we have a quest there. We have, I think, a few quests around here besides just that. That's Harmond. Why are you helping me? Oh, they killed Annabelle. Okay. I'll put them down. We're going to kill some guys. We already got Pharos done. So we need Julius and Negan. How do I get in there? This way.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
Captain said you wanted to speak to me.
Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Groovy.
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs. Probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
This growing any new limbs? None at all. No new limbs at all. Where can I find them?
Looking for large formations of crystals with an unnatural green glow. They are strewn about the landscape now, anywhere the ethereals have left their mark. Shouldn't be too hard to find, especially around places with large concentrations of corpses. I'd check the graveyard. Be careful, though. Those crystals are a bit unstable around the living.
They weren't anticipating Crowman! Okay, so we need to find Milton Hart. We need to collect aether crystals. We need to bring them back to him. I already have them to bring back to him, so we'll do that in a minute.
Send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again, and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
How's it going, V? Welcome. Yeah, nothing to see here. Nothing whatsoever. Where can I find it?
Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
I'll get the scrap you need. So we have the scrap for him as well. I'm doing all right. Trying to stay cool. Have a fan on me. Am pretty well cooking right now. But not as bad as I could be. Air conditioner's actually working now. Knock on wood. Let's see. So yeah, we'll go ahead and drop that off for you.
Get the scrap?
No.
Perfect. Well, good
glad I
news
could help.
is I got the water
Bunch of
pumping
XP
again.
going.
The only problem is it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse since I've cleared out a den of slith ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it. This key will open the cellar in the shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with...
Yay, we'll take care of the Slith. Yeah, the weather will improve. It's just called when summer ends. Because I don't live in a great place for weathers. Okay, so we should probably drop off this other quest as well. I don't think there's any reason to save the quest.
Bring back the Aether. Excellent. Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more Aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments. We've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwich Estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
It just doesn't even care that someone's gone missing.
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
Sure. Like our big list of quests over there. Good God. Yeah, we're gonna go down here first. We'll stick around home for a little while, do some quests. I don't remember what order we're supposed to do these in, but it works either way. Did we sell stuff? Yes, we did. Okay. I do need to remember to sell stuff before we take on other quests. Otherwise, things are going to get very annoying with my inventory. Ranged enemies versus medium range me? Why? Lovely. Yeah, we are going to keep one-shotting things here. Enemies scale in this, for those that haven't played it. So, they only scale up to a certain point. I think they only scale down to a certain point as well. But it's a lot more refined than it is in, say, Diablo 4. Let's see. DOS 1 style, 2 hours of questing in the town before you even look outside. Pretty much. Not quite as bad as that, but we will be spending time in here. More time than we probably should. Yeah, the goal is just clear this place out. Get as much XP as possible. Get our levels up going. At least we don't have to worry about enemies not giving us XP unless they're summoned. Because they do scale with us a little bit. We're never going to be in a situation where we're really hurting on XP unless I do something the dumbs. Like come back to this area and try and fight things whenever we're over level 50. Okay, level 8 reach there. Double check this corner. Don't think there's enemies in here. There is not. Okay, we got another level up. Let's go ahead and take a couple points there and a couple points there. Because stats do not hurt either. Let's go ahead and get some more spirit. Because we are a caster. Hidden area. I have to say, the interactions with environments feel less refined than they used to. Maybe it's just because, maybe it's nostalgia being a little bit foggy for me, but I am having a harder time clicking on stuff. Okay, so we got that. So yeah, we have to just get through the prison, then we'll get to the water supply, kill the Slith. And I think we're actually strong versus Slith, because if I remember correctly, they have kind of crap cold resist. Not that it matters, considering how much freaking damage we do. Hat. Acid damage, energy regen versus chaos resist. I mean, that's better than what we have. I think. Yeah, elemental resist is just going to be better. +2 to second right. I don't think we have second right. Because I think we need the class to take advantage of those. 29 armor. I don't think we need the energy regen. That is a much higher damage weapon, but we don't ever use our actual weapon as anything other than a stat stick. Musty Tome versus that. I mean, this boosts our offensive and defensive boosts. This number here, if I remember correctly, just does a modifier on top of a lot of our stuff. Skill cooldown reduction. Yeah, we had the skull is just better.
It's just better.
I'm so glad that the enemies here are relatively squish. I would hate to have to actually think about what I'm doing. That's going to be... Don't really care about those. That's down. Let's finish clearing this floor first. I think... Nope, that is, I think, everything, actually. Yeah, it is. Darn. Next floor. Do I have anything else I can use as like a longer range ability? I don't think so. Sadly. Okay, to get those guys, I actually have to go through the door. And yes, we absolutely do need way more money. Because to get some of the stuff done, we actually need the scrap coins to repair shit. Makes zero sense to me. Now we should start seeing Slith. I think. It's either that or we have one more zone with a bunch of spoiders. Nope, we got Slith. Hi, guy. Die, guy. Why can I not pick up the scrap metal buckler? There we go. I tried a few times to pick that up, and it was just noping me. Health regen and casting speed. Nice. And yeah, salt bag is going to be the only thing we have on our neck for a while, if I remember correctly. I don't think we actually get amulet drops until way further in. If we had a teleport skill, we could actually go across there, I think. I don't think there's a solid barrier there, unless I'm misremembering. But there's not a lot of movement tech in this compared to, say, Diablo and stuff like that. Diablo, you have phase, you have teleport. In Diablo 2, you have Phoenix Strike, not Phoenix Strike, Phoenix Flight. Dragon Flight, whatever it's called. The assassin skill. It's been a while since I played that as well. They look like Hydralisks? Yeah, I can see that. They are based, I believe, on D&D salamanders? Or... Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the other snake people in it. The ones that are naturally evil. Hello, you guys. And then we have the boss fight. Oh, we got powerful debuff applied when telegraphed. Okay. When you are sundered, you take additional sources, damage source. Oh, damage from all sources. I can fucking read. I'm going to go ahead and grab the scavenge plating. And yes, as we kill stuff, we actually get negative reputation with certain types of enemies. So that'll actually increase like what kind of crap they drop as far as difficulty goes, but they also drop better loot. you're more likely to get like ambushed by bosses as you piss them off more. Go and grab all that nonsense. This ring requires level 9. We are not there yet. Yonti. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. No, we stick with resists. Everything is a stat stick to us. That's... Oh, we did get an amulet. Okay. Sure, we'll take that. And there's a huge crafting system in this that I do not remember much about. I know that I think our... Yeah, we'll go ahead and offer that. I'm pretty sure our... whatchamacallits... Our unlocks there carry over, I think, between characters, but I could be wrong. Hello, you guys. I have to say, this does look better than I remember it looking for some reason. I'm not sure if they did a graphical update as well. Map-wise, we have cleared it all, so it is blah, 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 blah. Time to open the personal rift. Why that's bound to L, I do not know. That is offensive ability, energy regen, fire resist, lightning resist. Yeah, that's better than what we have. Ember grip, handguards, requires level freaking 16. And it's fire-based, not ice, which kind of sucks. Bleeding and pierce resist would be nice. Better than what we got. I'm going to go more spirit, because we can. We're on normal. We should be fine. Go up to there. Do we switch over to Talons of Cthon? No. I'm going to keep going for that just to make this form even more dangerous.
Come see what's left of my wares.
And I think we sell... I mean, I'll keep the gloves, but I don't think we're going to end up using them. Villoth's is poison and acid damage. It boosts our offensive ability, though. I can get more of those. Yeah, we're mostly looking at things as stat sticks. For weapons and stuff like that.
Put it to good use.
Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
I think it's you? Yeah, I think once we get up to here, I think we can... No, you're not the one we're looking for. Is it you? Home down is just me. Oh, is he literally the only one that has... Yep, he's one of the few that has dialogue just for us changing forms. What? You're welcome. This is everything he found, which is some iron, Devil's Crossing reputation, and some scrap. Cool. Nice. As far as our local stash, I'm just going to drop those in. Can I just shift-click those? Yes. And then we deposit all that in there, just in case we end up wanting to use it. I think what we're going to end up using a lot of... Where is it? Is probably arcane lenses. And there's another one in here that I think boosts our elemental... Yeah, there it is. Chilled steel. It's probably going to be our low-level one. We have 163 of those, so... One thing we could do... Yep. Just throw those on there for extra cold damage. Because why not? So that adds... Yeah. cold damage on top of everything. Where is it hiding on there? It doesn't actually list it, interestingly enough. Control? There we go. And it grants Ice Spike, if we want to actually use that. Oh, and then those can go back in there. I don't really care too much.
I'll keep an eye on this.
So we do one. And I think we're actually going to move it over to Cold Snap. I think these are the same thing. That is a little bit of ice damage, but it's nothing compared to what we have on our main. Actually, maybe it is. No, it's nothing. Nothing compared to that. But it does cause slow, which is kind of nice. These do not scale with our main hand or anything like that, which makes me kind of sad. There's a bounty table. I think we only get access to that after a while, sadly. So we got rid of the big nasty, so let's get this quest done.
Good luck clearing out those. Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poison water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful that they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
Yep. That's our first inventory bag, and it's going to be over here on the right, so now we actually have space for crap. Yay. And he just teleports in there. So we do have some side quests. I'm gonna just focus in on... Yeah, just trying to do these in the right order.
I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community. One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwich Village to the north, past the swamps of Whitemire. There must be a reason why. Perhaps the ethereal behind these attacks is there. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper.
Well, we know what you're gonna ask.
You've proven yourself quite resourceful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwich, there's bound to be a rift gate. If you can capture it, that will give us a solid foothold in the area. Follow the road north through Whitemire. Though in the current state of things, you'll likely have to leave the road behind well before you reach the village. Keep pressing north and you will eventually reach the outskirts of Burwich. It's surrounded by a palisade wall, so you will have to find a way inside. Once you've secured the rift gate, return to Devil's Crossing.
Now, for those of you that know this game better, is it in here that the boat is? Or is it further north? Because I do know that there is a boat that takes us somewhere out here. But I do not remember for the life of me where. And I don't even know if it's accessible yet either, sadly. But let's go to the world map, Burial Hill. And to the northeast we go. This is going to be the form we're stuck in for pretty much all of eternity. So get used to it. Oh, free Aether Crystal. I'll take it. So we got Pharos. We need Julius and Negan. We need to find Milton Hart and get his amulet, which should be not terrible. Yeah, mostly right now. Oh, there's a dungeon there. Do not remember this dungeon. Putrid Den. Oh, wait a minute. I think I do remember this one. I think I've died here before, funnily enough. Whenever I first started playing. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, that guy's a bitch. And the amount of poison damage these guys do is ridiculous. But we can survive it. How are we looking on space? Pretty dang good. 10%, 18% chance to block. No. Seismic force is not a bad thing. Pierce resist and lightning resist. I will equip that. Alacrity. That has slightly less attack speed, but that has a lot more health. But it requires level 12 to equip, unfortunately. Yeah, that's one thing that we're going to run across a lot, especially early on, is I'm just not going to have the level to equip stuff. So I'm going to just sell it, and we can get better later. Yeah, most things around here are still going to be just one-shots. Iron bits and scrap metal grips are just going to be sold. And yeah, we do just keep going forward. Musty Tome of the Aether could be better than what we have. It is not. It's the same cooldown. If only we could get 100% cooldown, things would be perfect. Rift Spawn. Do not remember what their thing is. I think that meant there was a boss nearby or in that pack or something, and it's just gone now. Okay, there's a merchant up here. There's level 10. We can do a second mastery if we want to. Do I want to? No. I want to stick with this for a while. I'm going to go... Let's just do 3 more points into Were-Raven. Let's get that up to level 16 like yesterday. This is reminding me of early stage runs with the Acolyte. Shania went full burb. Yep. Oh, I should have named this one Shania. Now that you mention it. How's it going, Locke? Giving me the idea after I'm already 10 levels in. It's fine. Still with necklaces we actually get for another quest. We do need better grippies, so that's going to be better there. Now that you're sufficiently pissed off, Locke's great. I am always sufficiently pissed off. Hey, Bubbles. Hopefully you're alive and kicking as well. Thankfully, I think we have enough spirit that we just do not care about how much this costs. Okay, so we already did this zone. Yeah, we have that zone up there. But yeah, if anyone remembers where the boat is, tell me. Tell me. Yeah, this is the new DLC. Well, we are going to be doing the DLC area. If we come in here, the DLC area is up this way. To the roof of the world kind of stuff. This and that. And then we have the mountains. That's the DLC area northwest of Fort Econ. We also have the other DLC on here, of course. But we're just going to play through it with the Boyzoikoi. Forbidden Kingdom. Yeah. It's been a while for me. So I'm on normal difficulty just out of a wee bit of fear. pretty sure, yeah. We fought there, and then this was as far up as we went. You only played the OG, no DLC? I played the OG, then I played whenever the desert one released. I've done some Crucible stuff, but not a lot. Most of my hours are on characters I've deleted. But it's fine. We're getting status effects on ourselves. We're still at that stage of where we're one-shotting everything because we just focused on one skill. You played hardcore but died and haven't played since. Apparently you have 2 DLC, Steam Loyalist Upgrade and Crucible mode. Ah. I'm not actually sure if I have any of the loyalty ones. I have Crucible, I have Forgotten Gods. I can look real quick. Alt-Tab! Ahoy! I currently have... I just got an achievement that only 2.2% of players have, apparently. But yeah, I have Fangs of Asterkarn, Forgotten Gods, Ashes of Malmoth, and the Crucible DLC. I do not have a Loyalist one, apparently. If anyone wants to buy it, the link down in the description of the YouTube video is actually to the GOG site where you can get this DRM free. And I think I get like... It's not a huge cut, but I get a small cut from GOG because I am a GOG affiliate. I've been for a long time. It's been a while since I've had a game that was available on GOG. That one. The one you said, it's the right one. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go a little bit ahead of myself and get a little bit of physique for durability, because I know how I play, and I know I'm gonna get cocky. I know I'm gonna run in there and get the living shit beat out of me. Because that is how I run at this game. I do think there is a spot we missed here. Yeah. If I leave and re-enter, the map goes gray and we have to re-explore a lot of this crap. Now, how long am I going to stream today? I don't know. I see myself streaming extra time today, but I don't think it's going to be like a 12-hour stream or anything. Probably like 4 to 6 is, as in like slightly longer than my usual, I guess. We got all that. Yeah, I could have sworn there was like a boat like right here at the very start. But it might only appear after a certain like story event or something as well. We are running a little bit negative on mana, but I'm okay with this. Do not know what the dog is freaking out about. 1 second. I can check real quick. What is the dog freaking about? I didn't get any messages. Yeah, nothing from there. Ah, Jesus. Knocked my ear out. There we go. I don't know why I call it my ear. It is my earbud. It's not to be confused with Air Bud, which is a movie that I have not watched in ages either. I could use a Frost Nova skill. Okay, we got that. So that's our way across right there. So that means I can clear this spot over here and it's just like side content. You almost forgot Lagarm. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Just giving me these horrible ideas of how to pronounce stupid words. They're actually not stupid. I am stupid for not being able to read them, though. Oh, yeah, that's not a secret path. So it's Lohikam, I'm guessing? Or is it something else entirely? We can organize our stuff. Health regen or energy regen? I think we go health regen. I'm so glad that potions are gone, because I remember organizing those so much. I do see the portal, so we should probably be going for that. I can barely pronounce English, so the fact that I got close makes me feel happy. Just ask Gablin. I can't pronounce basic English half the time. Okay, so the Rift Gate is releasing ethereals. Oh no, whatever will we do besides just nuke everything with like 700 damage hits? Ta-da! Whitemire Gate is ours. They switched to more modern action RPG style potions where it's on a timer. Like if I do that now, you can see that that's slowly refilling. So you just have 12-second recharge, restores 25% plus 800 health, restores 25% health over time, and you can modify the cooldown and stuff like that. Have I played a Summoner in Grim Dawn? Yes, but I don't remember if I recorded it. Don't think I did.
Give you a good price.
But yes, I played. We go in. Let's see. I think it is there. I want to say I played an occultist summoner. It's either an occultist or a necromancer. Might have been both. But that was one of the first off-camera classes I played around with, because that was back when I cared that people were upset that I was playing a summoner. Do I keep this? That is an awful decent amount of life. %15 cooldown, casting speed, energy regeneration plus 4% spirit versus a little bit of extra cold damage. It requires 174 spirit. We're not going to get that anytime soon. It doesn't matter. That is not worth it. That is fun, but not worth it as well, I don't think. That is... lightning resist is probably better for us. Energy regen, no. Stat stick there, no. I think we keep with what we have there. Fire and cold resist, I think we'll go with that instead of just the lightning resist. Our resists are not looking terrible over here. The only thing you don't like of that is when your summons are hitting a target and you cast a curse or something late after they aggro all the monsters, will instantly run towards you. They might have changed that, I'm not sure.
See you around.
But yes, we actually have the stuff to go west of here if we want to. On a totally unrelated note, this Saturday you're doing solo iRacing because Monster is busy. So you've settled on a car and you've never driven on a track. You've only driven half of in a slower car. What could possibly go wrong? How to find 29 names? Race against me. Race against me, lock. Gonna go ahead and move all those over. We've got a bunch of slip necklaces. That gets sold because I keep missing it in there. I am noticing I did actually have a lot of stuff in my shared stash, because I put these after a bunch of stuff and it's gone. And there's a handful of like crafting materials that are just gone as well. So, yeah, we lost some stuff. Being there same as Bubbles in his Lego car? Who doesn't like a little bit of a Lego car? Sell you. Looks like we do actually have more stuff available here. Don't have enough reputation to buy most of these. I'm pretty sure we already have blueprints available.
Perfectly safe illusions.
And that's just the illusions.
What do you want?
Who is the one that we talked to craft? Or is that someone we get later? It might be someone we get later now that I think about it.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Because I know that I've got a number of recipes unlocked. I don't know if I have to unlock them per character anymore. Okay, back up to Whitemire. And if we wander back and forth enough, we will find all of these folks. Oh, and Wolfric in his Kid City map carpet paint. The little carpet for kids. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The nostalgia carpet. From the, like, 80s. Actually, it's probably even older than that. I remember it when I was a kid in the 80s. Like, everyone has seen that carpet. It doesn't even, like, it's not even, like, country specific. It is literally just the entire world has seen that. Okay, let's go this way first. How did we miss you, bud? Scavenge plating. Oh, you guys are still coming out of your hole. Stop coming out of your hole. Anyway. Phrasing. Do you see a star over here? That means I think this is, yeah, Julius. Hi. Kill him before he even gets a turn? Yep. There's Julius down. As we burn all of our mana to do it. Go. Ah. We have another star there. I think that is, yeah, that's, no, that's Milton. Hi, Milton. And we've got the Heart's Amulet. And Heart's Note. That's going to be some XP for us. Another Claw Fetish. At least they're giving me more amulets. I remember getting pretty far in without getting a single freaking amulet. Replace that damn salt one. Oh, Aether resistance, bleeding resistance, poison and acid resistance. Can't use it because we don't have the level for it yet. Physique, cunning, health regen. That is actually decent. Does not have faster cast though. I'll go with it. Read that for 250 XP. Let's go and get some more spirit. Health regen, that's health regen. That is... we would need cunning for it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we mess with any of those. I think this can only go into weapons, and yeah, weapons, shields, and caster offhand, so it can't go into anything too special. OF knows what you like. He is your only fan, after all. Da 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 da. Hey! No, gonna be real hot until it's just gonna be real hot forever for me, I think, Bells. I think even winter's gonna be hot this year. But yeah, it's supposed to be over 40C for like a week straight, if not longer. And like 60 or 70% humidity. So back to Berserker here. Do we do the last 3 points into this, or do we actually get some more stats? I think we do that. Because we are actually burning out of resources here. He's cool if he's your fan. I actually currently, this is going to probably be TMI. I have a fan literally pointed straight at my seat just so my butt does not sweat too much for me to continue playing. If that tells you the temperature in here. My head, I can deal with it being warm. But bog ass? God, no. Please don't make me have to live through bog ass. And I have to say, what I'm saying itself is bad enough. Closed captioning that is being sent to Twitch, even worse. Even worse. I looked over bog ass. If I say it fast, it calls it ball gas. Ugh. Ugh. That's just gross. Oh, Lord. Why is auto captioning like this? Wow, 1,200 damage on that? Jesus. But how'd? Okay, we do actually have a spot down there we didn't explore. Not that's gonna matter. I do like our, the fact that we get a new outfit as well. We can get a little view of it. Yeah, is that a bird skull, or is that just a skull? Or is that just a symbol that... Oh, it's just a symbol. Okay. Didn't notice it until we stood up straight. Posture check, I guess. Yeah, there's a cave right there. But yeah, I do close captioning on the Twitch side. At least I try to. Can't guarantee it's good. Hello, convicts. Get convicted. Let our mana recover. And there's Jasper. Hi, Jasper. How you doing over here? Please stay your weapons, stranger. We're no outlaws. We were captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you're here to set us free. You're slaves? Oh, so it would seem, and nothing is worse than to a rover than being confined. We're part of a rover band that set up camp in a secluded part of Whitemire, hoping to avoid trouble, but trouble found us anyway. They captured 4 of us, but young Larkin and 2 other men who are already here died from overwork. They just left their bodies down here with us. Rovers following a path of peace, but I can't help thinking the world is a better place since you sent those outlaws to meet their judgment. You can get you to Devil's Crossing using a Riftgate. Riftgate? Curious. I thank you for your kind offer, but we should return to our people out in the swamps. That is our path. Very well. We will spread word of your deed. Should you ever find yourself in the company of rovers, you'll always find a place beside our fire. Yay, we got rover reputation. Got R&R. Okay, so a few of them live, and now we get to kill the rest of these guys. How did you end up there? The rovers, if I remember correctly, are something we're going to encounter more when we head west. I could be misremembering. There is like a nomadic group out west. Okay, so we got that one done. Got that quest. We still need to get Negan. We found Milton's amulet. Yeah, let's check west side. I'm still convinced that I am missing a damn boat. Have a good lurk, Bubbles. Lurking like you mean it. Okay, so that's the end of that road. Oh yeah, we have treasure down here. One thing I do like about the procedural generation in this, and yes, there is procedural generation in this, is that the procedural generation is more, the map stays the same, the blocks move. Things that block you from actually getting access to stuff. Bite resistance is not bad. Chaos damage is not worth anything to us. Pierce and fire, I think we prefer fire and cold. There's some more XP. Technically, I think we should be saving those, but I cannot be arsed. Boom. I think the last of the trio is in the actual village, by the way. But I could be just misremembering. How did you dodge this, you fool? Yeah, they're just dodging everything I have. They're just threading those needles. Okay, so it's not that way. There is a merchant out west. So we could go sell stuff there. Point of interest to the north. I'll check it out in a minute. I think the amulets are wanted by these guys. Hello. Ah, you travel a dangerous path, stranger. The solitary refuge is one of few safe places left in Whitemire. We plan to set out on the road again. Perhaps there's a way we could help one another. Hello, cats in a box. Cats in a box! And what might that be? The Slith are natural creatures of poison in the land itself. It seems only fitting that we should turn some of their vile magic against them. Their shamans carry bone necklaces, primitive things, but carry primal power with it. Yeah, just give us the amulets, I think. There you go, bud. Thank you. Got ourselves a Slith Primal Ring, which is elemental resistances, which is actually kind of good. So that is going to go into our other slot, which boosts our resistance to all three of these. And we're just going to go ahead and chuck all that crap out. We don't need the boots. We don't need that. Fire and lightning, aether and bleeding. I think aether is going to be an important one for us in the very near future. Oh, we don't need you. We already have enough of those done. And I think that's everything. So I'm going to put the stuff that we should probably keep over here on the right. 4 health regen versus 5. Chaos resist versus offensive and defensive ability. We're just going to get rid of you. Yeah, crafting supplies, we just take as many as we can. I don't know how big they can stack up, but... $15,000 change is not a terrible thing. But hopefully you're doing all right today. We got that, we got that. I think we checked to the... Oh no, we have one spot down here we didn't clear. Yes, I am trying to at least reveal the map. I don't care if we actually get every single secret. I would like to get a handful of them, but we don't have to. I do wish with these giant ass wings that I could fly. That'd be a very nice thing to be able to do, is just fly over terrain. Even if it's just like a hop or something like that, like a chicken flight. I would very much appreciate it. Although then this would become the choice one. Unfortunately. We have an ad starting in about a minute. What is going on over here? Oh, it's skeeters. Oh, now they're dead skeeters. Okay, this... have a little bit of a pit there. This seems familiar, but I don't think it's something we need to save for a quest. So I'm just going to go through it. I think I see what we're supposed to interact with up there. Grab the roiling blood. And yes, I do have the pickup range to massive, so I don't have to worry about anything getting past me as far as crafting materials go. If I miss an item here or there, it's not the end of the world, but missing crafting supplies, definitely the end of the world. There's a fetish for you guys who like fetishes. Oh, that's elemental resist and reduce stun duration. So that is actually better than what we have. So now we just look ridiculous, but we're more powerful and ridiculous looking. See, does that... Oh, that actually just sends it to our stash. Ah, so we don't have to be in town for it. Yay. Unless I'm going to be putting them in stuff, I might as well be doing that rather... Oh, hi. Oh, I remember these. This is just like challenge fights. Yeah, that's fine. Stormcaller Circlet, that might actually be an improvement for us. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about how derpy we look, because we never look human. Unless we need to communicate with something that needs us to look human. We got that. Level 14 required. We're actually not far off from that. Boosts our cold damage, gives us 10% elemental resist. Makes it better than the Maven's Wit. That is more elemental resist. That's better than our current belt. That is global elemental resist. We would be risking losing some poison and acid resist, so I need to be kind of aware of that one. That is better than what we have, I think. Other than the stun reduction. Poison and acid resist is not bad right now. Think we go more for the elemental. I don't know what the cap on it is. I know you can't get to 100%. But I don't remember what the actual limit on it is. Then we have another devotion. We did not do our other devotion now that I'm thinking about it. This one I think is a combat one to clear. Strength Scorpion needs to be cleansed. Yep, we'll fight whatever's in there. Those do get harder. Okay, so that's Vitality Resist. I mean, it's better than what we have. Hunting offensive ability. They're pretty similar for us. I think the global elemental... Okay, so the cap is 80% on cold. I think we might be overcapped on some of these. Let's go with some more spirit. Is that just better? Yeah, it is really, honestly. It gives us some vitality resist. We should be on the lookout for better gear in general. But at the same time, can I really care that much about it? Berserker, we'll go ahead and get to the last 2 points in you. That gets that maxed out. We are close to getting the Glacial Talons, which Icy Talons are imbued with that, which gives them longer reach and a Frostburn effect. And then this one makes all of our cold damage stuff even stronger. Oh, and yeah, we had devotions. Well, we have two. We have 2 devotions. So which one do we get first? Elemental damage or elemental damage. This one goes into Aether Resist, Health Energy, and then more elemental damage. This one goes elemental damage into Physique and Defensive, and then elemental resist, and then more Aether Resist. So they're kind of similar. I think we go for this one first. So now okay, so they cap out at 80%. So we can get 4/5 of the damage gone at least. Filth Tongue of Corrosion. That's absolutely useless for us because we don't do either of those types of damage. What other kind of stuff do we actually get into? There is an exit up here that's going to exit somewhere else on the map. I'm going to double check if there's anything else for us to grab here. I'm going to stop picking up the whites. I think there is a loot filter we can turn on. But let's go ahead and drop you on the ground. No, that's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, there's a loot filter. Let's go ahead and turn off common. Always show uniques, always show double rare. Show items that increase cold or frostburn damage. We should probably actually have it on that kind of stuff. But for now, we have it on this just so we can get resist and money. Once we need to start hunting for specific stats, we'll turn on the other ones. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Hello, guys. I'm not here to have friends with you. I'm here to murder your faces. Make you regret existing your slithery lives. And that is all of our energy gone. Let's go ahead and back off for a second. Let it regenerate a little bit. I do need, like, energy per kill or something at this point. Do I have anything that can give me good energy regen at this point? What would a good energy regen subclass be? Okay, so that's Whitemire. I don't think we went in that. Which one did we go into? Yeah, that's the one we went into, I guess. We are actually too low of mana to use our primary skill, which is right-click. We're just using our left-click skill. Wow. This uses 33. That uses 125. 125? To do what? Get murdered? Die? Suffer? Something in between? Okay. That goes away. We're not going poison on this one, so we get that goes away. We're going to go ahead and move regions into your stash. Sell pretty much all of the junk and get up to 20k. Yes. Just adjusting how I'm sitting there. Okay. Pretty decent damage per second. We're level 12 Berserker that looks like a bird. I think bird is appropriate for me considering I am a bit of a bird brain at times. Okay, so we need to go north. We'll clear the next portal, I think. And then we'll wander around, look for trouble. Because this is where we just went. Kind of surprised I didn't get attacked by those guys beforehand. The lookout. There is something to the west of us as well. Another point of interest, which is going to be one of those little challenge ones. Maybe this is where the boat is. Let's clear out the normal trash here first. I'm not seeing a boat here. I don't see anything about. Headhunter's Trophy, thank you. And Molten Walkers, nice. Two things that will probably be of zero use for me. Molten Walkers are fire damage and fire resist. We already have 80% fire resist, so we don't really need that. Fire Watch would probably not be terrible. Elemental resist and bleeding resist would be good. That is better armor for us. Bone Chilling Cry. I think we actually have access to that, do we not? That goes over there. Send that to our stash. Vitality resistance, piercing resistance, chaos resistance, and damage retaliation, plus a decent amount of health. That's better than what we had. Which one do we go with? I think we do the plus offensive ability here. We're not going into Aether or anything like that, so that's not going to matter. And yeah, let's just go ahead and grab you next to increase the range. More cold damage. Hey, DF. Welcome to my suffering. It's really not suffering. It's just me wandering around one-shotting things and wondering why I don't have enough energy because I'm a dumbass. That should be Were-Raven. Yeah, we use quite a bit of mana just on our normal abilities, so the fact that I run out of mana does not actually surprise me. Hopefully the audio is good for you. Yep, there's our next one. And we just automatically claim it. Nice. Didn't even have to fight for it. We're doing 1,000 damage to enemies that I think have a few hundred life. Just a wee bit of overkill. You have this on your wish list. You wanted to check playing it firsthand, as the trailer did not convince you it's a speedy trailer. Grim Dawn is one of the better action RPGs out there. As far as the DLC, we haven't gotten to that part yet. This is the new DLC character, though. So if you're at all interested in just the DLC, this is what you unlock with the latest one. We are doing the caster variant, which is Were-Raven. There is a martial variant, which is the werewolf. Just the class is all. It's pretty fun. At least I'm enjoying it. I am slightly tempted to respec and try the other one, but that costs iron bits. So that might be a second playthrough kind of situation. And yes, I will hover over every boat because I keep expecting one to be something else. Hello. My rescue arrives. I'm afraid you're too late, though. Those bloodthirsty bastards already took the best parts for their altar. I'm as good as dead. Don't waste your time on me. My valuables are going to do nobody any good hidden away under a tree stump, though. You have slain my captor, so you earn this much. Follow the river outside the cabin to the river delta and search the shore. When the world went down the slith hole, I hid my most valuable possessions away underneath a loose tree stump. Take whatever you want. Yeah, we already got your stuff there, bud. That's what we just grabbed over to the west. And he just never dies. Can't even put him out of his misery. But yes, I actually do like the aesthetic design of this, by the way. We zoom in and slowly creep around the character. That is how I envision an Aarakocra in D&D. Just angry bird. And not the pig smashing kind. Okay, so we got those. Let's go ahead and sort these. Yes, and the Regent's Inn. This is a Sodden Hollow. I think we have already, yeah, we wandered up this far in it. We have that zone there left to clear. And then I think... yeah, we go into the village for the next little bit. And yes, I am playing rather lazily. He's Kasparov's apprentice. Does he play chess? Possibly. Checkmate. Let's see. Yeah, this should be an easy clear. There might be like one or two enemies in here. Do I think they're going to nerf the class? Probably. Whenever you first release an expansion with a class, generally the class is going to be a little bit overpowered. Because you want it to look cool in the videos. But I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be hard nerfed. Because this one feels very much like it's going to be a glass cannon character. This particular class, sub version of Berserker, that is. That is Negan. Hi, Negan. How you doing? Anything good in there? That's Negan down. Are you any good? Oh, that might be better than... No, it's tough. I think the one we have on there I like better. And we're going to continue on this way, because that connects to where we just were. That results in the map essentially being clear. We're down here. And no, I'm not going to leave the game open so we don't have enemies respawning, but I will note places that whenever we come back in, they'll be grayed out. That'll mean we explored it. Oh, offensive, defensive, energy regen, chaos resist. I think we stick with what we have. We are probably going to need to go sell some stuff soon. Because we just have a whole bunch of crap that we don't care about. That's the downside of a lot of action RPGs, is you do end up with a bunch of loot, especially if you've played through them once before. A bunch of loot that's just not worth keeping unless it's for that specific build. And yes, if I were a speedrunner of this, I'd probably already be halfway done with the game. I am not, though. Did you put the tainted men? Tell me, how did it feel? Vindicated, righteous. That's what I'd like to hear. Yeah, well, you'd be out there helping us. It's fine. Okay, so we actually have another quest from him, which is Balgros and Hegra. They should be relatively on our path, at least. And Sybil. Milton was one of the dead. I'm sorry for your loss. We get ourselves a Sister's Amulet of Life-Giving. That looks like a ring, but it's an amulet. Is it better than what we have? Health regen, physique, and chaos resist versus... more health regen, more health, more constitution, and elemental resist. So we lose some chaos. I think we're good. Yeah, that gives us way more life regen. And we can actually probably see that... Where is it? That's retaliation. Thought we had a screen on here that would tell us our life regen. That's attack speed, attacks per second. Is it just hovering over it, maybe? No. I guess we just get it by hovering over that. Oh, yeah, there it is. Thank you. It's not bad.
Got something you need stashed?
That is level 12 required, so it is better than Thing is, do we do the elemental resist? There's better poison and acid. It has aether resist too. I need to switch back to this so I can see that at a glance. Yeah, I'll keep this around just in case. And we'll do this instead of that. That's a level 14 when we're almost there. Same for that. And those are both better than what we have, I think. Yeah, because that gives us more cold damage. I'll just stick it in there for now. We probably won't use it. We will definitely use this. Look at all them supplies. 346 freaking scrap. Gonna leave a lurk. Need to try and catch the VOD or YouTube video to get more footage from this. I will be playing it over the next several weeks because we're going through this. We're definitely going through Malmuth and the new DLC. I don't know if we're going to go through Forgotten Gods. That one I'm more on the fence about. Have a good lurk DF, though. We don't care about those. Yeah, everything else here just gets sold.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Let's see.
We will eventually get a crafting character in here.
Come see what's left of my wares.
We're in almost all greens. Okay, so we got those. Foggy Bank is our furthest forward one. I think we're still in Whitemire, though. Oh, nope. That's not the one we wanted to go to. Actually, did we get... going back up here to Devotions. We don't have any available yet. Okay. So we want to go to the Foggy Bank. So everything south of here looks cleared. I could have sworn the boat was south of here, but I guess I was wrong, unless I just missed it. We'll just go north. This is the choke point. The carnage looks recent. Oh, no. Oh, something actually survived one of our attacks. Whatever will I do? Besides be mildly surprised. Yeah, the reason I'm going through like the original campaign as well, because I want to see how this class plays. The only other characters that I have who are far enough to like start just the expansion content wouldn't be this class. Oh, we killed you with Frostburn. Nice. How does... Yeah, level 14 is our go. I'm going to go ahead and send the small junk in there. Yeah, the goal right now, clear this out, get a good feel for the class, get up to probably 50-ish, and then do the DLC. Which is surprisingly not hard to do. You have this. I forget. This might be quest to get into the city. I know there is one where we have to get like dynamite or something to get further ahead. And then that involves going west. I think that is more to do with Malmuth. Yeah, we got all that done. Yeah, I don't think this is the one with the TNT spots, because we would have ran across one already, because there's one near the entrance of that. I just need to remember to come back not the way I came in. Okay, so there's another exit up there. Don't necessarily want to be exiting from this place. In a new spot. Hi. Oh, I'm out of mana. That would explain it. There we go. That was not too bad. I do need to do something to deal with my mana issues. Because we definitely struggled with mana there against something that has a large amount of life. Okay, so that is that path clear. Did we get anything good from this? I think so. Cold resist, poison acid resist would actually not be bad. A little bit of extra health, but I think I prefer the one that we have. That is poison acid and bleeding resist. I think that is better. I think what we have there is better, although frostburn damage is not bad. And that's definitely not something we care about. More energy regen would be nice, but... I am totally going to miss bodies on the floor. Hovering over the ones I notice, it's fine. This should be just north of where we were. Oh, there's a quest up here. I think this is rescue somebody. Oh, thank goodness someone came. Those Slith, they attacked my caravan and killed all my guards. I think the only reason they left me alive was so that they could have me fresh later, those bastards. Can help you get back to Devil's Crossing. Don't kid yourself. Look at this blood. I'm not going to be able to walk out here. Appreciate the thought, but it might be better just a quick end. I can open a rift for you. Last thing I want is my legs to stay on this side and the rest of me goes back. Yep, send him off. There you go, bud. Go back. Be a good guy. I forget which guy it is that, like, lowers our reputation because he, like, tries to rob the place. There is one. I just don't remember where we run into him. Yeah, enemies are starting to get tankier. Okay, so this is another one of the challenge ones. Yummy. Yeah, these are not too bad. I think you have to do them within a certain amount of time, though. Blood Seal is bleeding stuff. Soul's Touch is... Oh, it's not what... It's Aether, not what we need. Chaos Resist, Health Regen. We don't care too much about those. Yeah, I'm just watching this western shore for any boats. I'm gonna have to go look it up online to see where the boat is, though, because that is going to forever bother me until I figure out where it's at. And this, yeah, leads us back to there. You find it interesting that the exit was straight to the west despite being straight to the north in the cave. Okay, let's go ahead and send junk back. Sort. Throw that down there. And now equip you, which I think is better. We lose some poison and acid resist. We gain some vitality resist. And we get Bone Chilling Cry +2. Which I think... Go and get our spirit there. Bone Chilling Cry. Where are you hiding? Guess not. Yeah, I'm not seeing Bone Chilling Cry anywhere on our things. Oh, there it is. We're not high enough level to use that. Okie dokie. So it's you unleash a curdling cry that shatters enemies' defenses and leaves the foes demoralized and broken. It lowers their resist to us. We're going to keep going. We'll grab one in there, and then we'll go 2 more levels. Yeah, I think that might be a good way to kind of go about it. Get a few more levels in this, dump in there. A few more levels in this, dump in there, yada, yada, yada. We shouldn't have to use our big skill unless we're surrounded. Are you going to keep respawning? Please stop. We're definitely coming out in nice big waves there. All of you can come out at once. It's fine. We're looking a little rough on space. So I might have to go back to town to sell even more, even though we're not picking up basic items. Okay, what do we have as far as any enemies remaining? Oop, I did not mean to do that. Apparently, oh, okay. That's the button I have assigned to that. Let's go ahead and go like that, so north stays north. And it is alt to see things, so that's good. Okay, enemy-wise, I don't think there's anything else over here. Don't know what that one's about. There are sometimes areas in this where it feels like there should be a secret, but there's not. Not sure. I'm never sure what to make of that. Yeah, we'll check here. Okay, so yeah, that's a dead end as well. Up into the city we go. We'll probably go at least until we get to the next warp point. I might do a second stream later tonight. I thought I was going to go for long today, but my lack of sleep is encountering me. I do still have more coffee, but it ain't helping anymore. We'll definitely go for at least 3. Because that's my bare minimum. 3 scrap and 5,000 iron bits to repair. I think we braved the flooded passage, my good sirs, because that's going to be more XP. And that's what we want more of. We got you. We do have the scrap and everything to actually get through that, by the way. I could just rebuild the bridge just for the sake of rebuilding the bridge. But I kind of want to keep my iron bits around. Yay, he set up shop. What do you actually have for us? Just more salvage? Yeah. You're just another dude selling stuff. We could actually get some metals. I think they all just give 3% XP gained. Yeah, they do. So we can sell stuff. Blood Seal doesn't do anything for us, sadly. Neither does Soul's Touch, sadly. I did not mean to sell that resource there. We could buy it back real quick. Polished Emerald needs to come back. Sheltering Amulet needs to come back. That needs to come back. Because I think this is better than what we have. I keep going back and forth to it, though. Because poison and acid resistance. We really don't have a lot of that. That brings our resistances to a more, like, even thing across all of them. But I like having the elemental resist as well. I'm going to go ahead. We have Aether damage, physique health regen, even more health regen. Bonus damage that would actually help us. I think we do this one.
Put it to good use.
Never. Never gonna put it to good use. Just here to torment everything.
Got something you need stashed?
Okie dokie. I'm surprised we're that low on hollowed fangs. Although I was doing a build that dealt vitality damage, so that's probably why. Could do energy regen on stuff, although I think I want to save my ectoplasm. Physical damage, no. Frozen Heart is not bad. Emerald is just stats. Yeah, I don't think we mess with too much of that stuff. Let's keep going. How are we looking on our reputation here? Not great. We still don't have the reputation for this, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have enough reputation. We require, I believe... Yeah, tier 2 to get this stuff. Currently, we're not even tier 1. Shame. I don't think we can even do these yet. Nope. Can't even do bounties for them. If I remember correctly, there is a screen we can look at. I just don't remember the hotkey for it. That's loot filter. That's compass map toggle. That's rift travel. That's the options menu. Dash is... I mean, we could use dash. I keep forgetting this actually has a dash skill now. Could have sworn there was some window that we could look at. That would tell us our reputation. Our options menu, controls. That's pet stuff. Drink health potion. Factions window is a J. Okay. So yeah, you can see how like far along we are on these different ones. We're about to be friendly and get to some new quests and stuff like that. Then we get up to respected to get the bounty table. I might see if I can buy the things that give us relationships with them, but I don't remember if I actually want to bother doing that or not. Underground passage it is. So far, I'm enjoying this. It does feel a lot more limited skill-wise than the other ones, but that's mostly because of how I'm playing it. Because realistically, you could just play this like a normal one and go multi-class, go through and get a whole bunch of different skills going, juggle them for just a bunch of series of damage for about the same mana cost. Right now, we do just one-shot stuff, though, because we went very, very focused on one skill. That means we only really need to focus in on one modifier for our damage as well. Okay, nothing to worry about there. That's a boss spider. Easy enough. Oh, it's just an enemy hero, not a proper boss. More like a mini boss. In Diablo 2 terms, it was just a unique. I don't think I want to go around repairing the bridges yet. That's an alternate path blocked. That's that clear. You do have a space through that bridge right there that's not hard blocked. So keep that in mind in case we need it. Grab that. What was that? Guess that goes back down there. I see you guys coming after me. It's not, you're not that scary, guys. Just destroying everything is easy for me at the moment. We'll get the infantry breaches. We'll go ahead and grab all this stuff as well. Because this could be better. It could be better than what we have. Probably isn't. Yeah, generally I think I should just sit there and wait for them to come out, but... Okay, so that's that path blocked. I don't think the top path in here ever gets blocked. I think it's only the bottom ones. As far as like the RNG blockages go. Hurting a little bit on mana, so I'm going to go ahead and just back up a little bit. Let that recuperate for a second. Lots of loot in here. A lot of stuff we can't equip as well. We do need to find better gloves. I just noticed our current gloves are absolute ass. That just leads back to where we were. Yup. You have some, like, creepy noises in the background for sure. Okay. Oh, that we can... There you go. Journeyman's Pouch should get us a... Oh, no, it didn't get us a meal. Well. I see the shrine. That's where we're going to head first. Hopefully we have the stuff for it. If not, it's fine. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's one reason why you always go underground as well. You don't just, like, shortcut through it. Because the shrines are super, super important. They are a huge aspect of, like, any build strength. You can get some of it from the Crucible. Like, if we wanted to do Crucible one day with this build, I'd be fine with that. We're going to go ahead and start. Take out a bunch of dudes. Ta-da! Shrine has been restored. We are level 15. We can mess around with some stuff. Let's go ahead and dump that crap out. Ring of Steel, chance when hit, and the blink of an eye, hundreds of phantasmal blades. That would be kind of nice. And it also gives us pierce resist. A little bit less of a damage boost, but a little bit of a trick on the side. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Do we go for 3 to get to 25? We're currently level 24. Level 25, we could get Winds of Asterkarn, but I don't think we necessarily want that, so we're going to go for you. We're just going to keep skipping on it until we get up to Everwinter. Yes, confirm the changes. So we have 1 point available. That should finish off this, which makes that one complete. So we're currently still not quite there with this, but grab 4 points there. Not sure what else we actually go for. I know these two are good. I know this is good. I don't think we go for the throne. And we're just looking for elemental damage boosts. And here we're just going for more spirit, because we need way more mana recovery. And I don't think there's anything else down here that's necessary to do. We do have an exit up here, but got him. Such a tough enemy. Didn't even get touched once. And yeah, that opens up that path, so we have the exit up here that gets us into the city. Oh, I am going to check this side just in case there's one of those enemy shrines that drops a bunch of loot. I don't think there's gonna be. Obsidian Seal is elemental resist and health. We just take out the nonsense. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can shoot at it, but it gets hit by a wall, so yeah, the only place I can think of where it possibly could have one of those spawn is like right there. I don't think it does. But I'm still going to check it. Nope, that's blocked. Do I really care enough to... No, I don't. Do I care enough to go down there? I probably should. I should probably full clear the maps for XP. But at the same time, I kind of want to get further on in the story so we can start experiencing the new chapter. Because it's still going to be a solid, like, 30 hours until we get even close to it. Now, do I think I want to beat the game before we go there? I don't think so. I'll probably try venturing up there as soon as we get somewhere that has remote access to it. But Yep, and there's our warp point. Nice. For which reconnaissance is more XP. Hello, folks.
Oh, hello, traveler.
If you find yourself going about these parts, I was wondering if you'd help us locate someone. I'm a bit tied up with the forge here. Someone disappeared. My master, Angram, left our camp earlier today. He's intent on finding a group of survivors he considers worthy of our smithing talents. We won't exactly see eye to eye on the matter of who we should be helping. Angram wants to field an army and take the fight to the ethereals. I'd rather save as many as I can, whether they can fight or not. I want you to help these people, but without my master's forging hammer, the sacred Malleum Menhir, I won't be able to make anything worth a damn. I forget which one we're supposed to be... Yeah, I'll find Angram. I forget which one we're supposed to get. And I can go look it up real quick. We should go to Grim Dawn Witch Smith. Okay, about 2/3 of the choices per character per difficulty. You can have one character pick the old guy on normal, the young guy on elite, and back to the old guy on ultimate, so it doesn't matter. The slim benefit you can squeeze from that choice is insignificant compared to finding the upgrades from a dead monster. Cool. Duncan on normal for some special gun recipes at low 15. Let's see. Generally, you want to save Angram. Okay, so Angram. There are other blacksmiths that offer stuff like run speed, stunt, but Duncan is pretty much worthless. Okay. So Angram is the one that we need to be picking. Apparently. Okie dokie. What do you guys have to say? Right, it's all too much. Oh, shut up, you fools. So we need to go find Angram. We also need to secure a portal in Burwitch Village, which should actually be relatively easy for us to do. Get shot at by Snake Clan guys. Okay, as far as the path that we want to go, that is the repair site, so we can't actually use this bridge until that's done. Okay, flooded passage, securing Burwitch. Why does it show us as that being a thing we have to do there? Anyway, we're going to go this way. We have a lot of things pretty well secured. You guys are easy enough. Yeah, the enemies here, not the scariest. I do, if I remember correctly, think there is a bonus dungeon this way. With like a mini boss at the end that respawns. Unless I'm mistaken. There's a strange key. Oh, you... I knew there was another guy alive over there. I just didn't see him. Like, where the hell did you go, son? Gold band, no. This might actually... That's a rare offhand, but that's actually not terrible. Doesn't work with what we're doing, though. I think the weird key is for this. Yup. Dangerous domain. This is monsters have increased health and highly enhanced health regeneration. Cool. Think we can handle that. Watch us die down here. I get cocky and then I die. That is the story of my life in pretty much any action RPG. Oh, I can't hit you there. Yeah, you guys can ramble at me all you want. I just need to keep track of my life because I have a feeling they're actually, yeah, they're doing a little bit of damage to me, not a lot. There's a ribbon of the eagle. Nothing else there that's lootable. Maybe that guy? Okay, so that is not bad. We'll go back up to the surface real quick to sell some crap. I don't think we need most of the stuff in our inventory. Someone's going to point out, hey, you had this really cool item
Come see what's left of my
that you
wares.
just didn't notice the stats on. If I never let you see it, and you never know I missed out on the stats. No. Pretty much all the yellows. Oh, we can go ahead and move our regions. This is symbol of the void. That is probably better than what we have. The only thing missing is health regen. Subjugator's magic ring. Requires level 16. I don't think we keep that just until level 16 kind of thing. Falcon's Claw can go away. That might be worth keeping, but that would cap out our elemental resists. Of course, we still have the ring that could do much the same, but I'll save those just in case there's something good from them. Toss them in our little stash over here.
Safe storage, no questions asked. It's safe with me, promise.
Is it really safe with him? Does he really promise? Okay, so you actually causes engagement with those guys. Back into the abyss we go. Get some resists. Why am I getting pinged? That would be why. And I'm also getting pinged there. Sorry, I had to check that. That one could have been something bad, getting pinged. The downside of streaming while you are actually moderating some things is if it's a ping on a server where something bad could be happening and you have to moderate it, you kind of have to keep your wits about you and actually check that. These enemies are not dying in one hit. They disappoint me greatly. They should be dying in one hit. Can you stop hiding behind the wall there, buds? I see what you're trying to do. Not gonna save you. Oh, I thought that guy was still alive. He was hopping around like he was. Nope, he was just finishing his animation. Okay, there is a boss down here. I do know that. That is going to be probably kind of dangerous. He's going to be in one of the zones that looks like where the last guy was sacrificed. The one that was telling us about his secret stash that we had already found. Okay, we're going to get your loot first. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, I think once we get near that red circle, that's where we get the encounter at. There it is. Okay, so we get this. I'm going to go ahead and put evade on 1 just for my sanity. Okay, the Thing of Thunder. I don't even think we're high enough. Oh, there's another one there. Oop, oop. Do not stand in damage things, please. There's another enemy hero killed. Let's deposit those. Oh, it was a tome. Okay. That's not a problem. You have a couple bodies here. Oh, I remember. That's not the big encounter in here. That's just the warm-up. Yeah, the big encounter's in the northwest. Okay, so that's a dead end. Do we stop picking up yellows already? We might. Because honestly, I don't think we really have much use for them besides just selling fodder. We don't know their value until we get back to town. Okay, so we'll go and adjust our loot filter again. We'll get rid of magic next. Yep, that's where the actual fight starts. And if I remember correctly, there is a way to get him out of here so that you can kind of just kite him around, but I'm going to have to lock in for this just a little bit. Hi, guy. If I remember correctly, one of these does a lot of damage. And it might be Salazar himself. Yep, it's Salazar. Okay, so we got that going. Get out of that little circle. Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of life. Pretty your little friend. Yeah, this guy's level 21. He's got 6 levels on us, but that is part of dealing with these kind of areas. I know the first time I came in here, I did get just completely walloped by this guy. But also, I didn't have much in the way of resist because my brain does not ever assume the Butcher. The Butcher is a reality check, if you will. It is this game does not hold punches anymore, so we're just going to go with it. Okay, so did he drop anything else? He dropped, yeah, some yellows. I'll go ahead and take them, because we're going back to town right away anyway. And we do have a little bit of a loot spot over here. These are just kind of like victory lap enemies. Easy to destroy stuff. They're going to do a bit of damage to me, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, loot-wise, I think we're good. I'm going to have to sort through some of this gear as well. And we'll just pick up the yellows we can spare the space for. Okay, send small stuff back. Sort. Sort again. Sort again. There you go. And I do think I'm going to have to, like, sit down and actually go through. Oh, that is... Okay, that's better. That has resists on it, though. The old one does. Aether resist boots would actually be a really good one, so we should definitely keep those. We have another set of gloves in here. Not that we can equip. That does boost pierce damage, and one of our attacks is pierce and cold, so that would help our damage a little bit. This improves attack speed, which doesn't matter for us, but cast speed is improved. It's got better armor. We lose some of our resists, though. I think that's fine. And overall, we're looking good there. So let's go ahead and get some more spirit. And we will go ahead and get... We'll just put 3 points in there for now. We don't really need to be boosting Glacial Talons because we're not even keeping up on mana as it is. So that is this zone done. We can actually go back, and we'll go secure the Burwitch Rift before we call it a day.
Come see what's left of my wares.
That gets sold. We're not going to have the physique for that for a while. Same for that. Yellows just automatically get sold. Rings are in the same boat for that. Green, casting speed versus attack speed, offensive ability, lightning damage. Don't really care about those. Is this worth the pants? Extra cold damage versus... Yeah, the pants are actually better than what we have, but they're level... Oh, they require physique. No, we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. Same for those boots. This one we at least have the stuff for. Brigandine Jacket. Ooh, we lose a lot of elemental resist for that. For what? Some frostburn and elemental damage? I don't think we go with that. I don't think we go with that. We might go with that. Although it doesn't have skill cooldown, so no, we don't go with that. Elemental resist versus... I mean... Took that for the Aether resist, unfortunately, so we can't really get rid... yeah, we can't really get rid of that. Aether resist is this. We actually do need that. Not right now, but we're going to need it relatively soon. I think I actually have a spare one of those. Chaos, Aether, and Pierce? No. Okay, so those two go into our stash. I don't mean to be talking to you. You just kind of get in the way there, bud.
Got something you need stashed? I'll hold on to that for you.
Please do hold on to it for me. Do we have more dialogue with you guys yet? I don't think so. I do think we eventually get something that we have to talk to her about. I don't remember what it is. The Burwitch outskirts. Let's go ahead and just beeline towards Burwitch, and we can explore the rest of this stuff next time we stream, which is not going to be right away because I need a nap. But it's going to be probably, if I had to take a wild guess, either later tonight or we might start early tomorrow. Yeah, wasting mana doing a no distance one of those is not on my list of things I want to be doing. Okay, so we can go this way. A couple little dungeon entrances as well. Yeah, we can actually zip around that place pretty readily once we get the Burwitch portal done. Because there's going to be a lot to explore. Moldering Fields is just south of Burwitch. There's a reason I am sticking to the road. That way I know more likely what I have and have not explored. Okay, so we go this way. Yeah, anything that's off the road we have not done. Which is exactly how I want it. Let's get this portal taken care of. It's swarming with enemies. Whatever will we do? AoEs. Nice. There we go. We got Burwitch Riftgate cleared. We can report back to him if we want to as well. We do have other quests that we need to be doing. Let's go and turn that in. He's going to tell us to do more stuff.
Have you found a Riftgate in Burwitch? Good work. While you were gone, I dug through some of the files in this office, and I think we have our target. As you are acutely aware, ethereals can possess humans and bend them to their will. I always had my suspicions, but now I have little doubt. The former warden of this prison is possessed. Well before the Grim Dawn, in fact.
How can you be sure?
There have been countless holes in the prison records, prisoners just disappearing, never to be seen again. The warden's personal logs paint a more complete picture. He's been transferring prisoners into a secret facility underneath his mansion in Burwitch Village for years. What for, I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't for rehabilitation. There are also several mentions of ethereals and riftgates. I need you to find this man, or whatever he has become.
Where can I find him?
Warden Krieg owned a mansion in the northern district of Burwitch Village. The logs indicate that his facilities can be reached via the cellar. I'm afraid I don't have more to go on, but if we want to strike back at the ethereal power structure in the region, the Warden is our prime target.
Okay. Get 350 XP for that. Now we have to go after the Warden cellar, as well as exploring pretty much everything off the road there, which is relatively easy to do. Pretty much anywhere that's going to have a shadow over it, we're going to explore. I'll probably look up where that boat thing is, because that is another bonus area. But beyond that, I think I am going to call it a stream there. A little bit of a short one, but that's what I get for being a dumbass and not getting enough sleep. So we're going to go after the Twitch thing here. Although we did get pretty decent distance for like how much we're in here. Let's go. There's some Diablo 2 being streamed, but I think we're going to do DF. Because I haven't gotten to raid DF in a while. And they're also playing a game where I think I'm a character in it. And so I will see you guys later. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye!